Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into right away. We're going to be looking into what's coming your way within the next 4 weeks. I'm starting by pulling some symbols. This is going to give us a general idea of what's coming your way or what's leaving your life, or maybe what you should be watching out for. And then I'm going to jump into the coffee cup. At the end, I'm going to pull some cards, tarot cards, week by week. This is going to show us the past, present, and future energies, what's happening with that. Okay, by the way, if you go on to enjoy this message and if you want to see more, go ahead, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and hype the video. That will be great. We have here a ways a secret admirer might be showing up within this next 4 weeks. Watch out for it. But when they come up, I feel like they're gonna also reveal some secrets that can harm you. Okay, we have a bear here, danger, especially in money matters. Okay. Another thing we have is caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. So this can also be all the things that require attention, that require to be taken care of, also coming to surface. It can be detached from the sacred admirer. So you can take care of them because there's a new day, a new dawn coming forth. We have a dark women here, dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. We have a boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Torch is spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So if you are on the path of enlightenment, maybe you want to see things differently, you need to improve your efforts. We have the bear and the bull. Do not back down from oppositions, show strength and fortitude. So I feel like this is coming against as a force to the bear. Bear might be someone really like bringing anxiety into money matters. So it is, the bull is telling me that you need to be your own authority and do not really fall victim to that. So it can be in your current situation, whatever is happening in your environment. The bear can be symbolizing an authority figure creating tension. Maybe a political figure creating tension. So it seems like you're not back down from opposition. This is not about, I feel like, protesting. This is about, like, if you have a goal, if you have a vision, holding to vision instead of saying, oh, look at how terrible things go, it's never going to happen. That's actually giving up. It's not giving in, it's giving up of the future that you're visualizing, you're envisioning. So instead of that, hold on to the vision and say that maybe this is not the right time. The things will fall into the right place. And when the door opens, you're actually walking through it as well. I see there's a pathway opening within the first week here. There's a person coming from that pathway. You're not really traveling there. This person has like a bag on their back, and I see they have small horns here. It can be the bull, maybe someone who has already have an accomplishment. It can be a good example for you. It seems like you are actually allowing this person in, but before they come in, there's also another door in front of them. So yeah, they need your permission to be let inside of that space. Another thing I see here, I kind of saw like a bow and arrow here. I see letter I, a massive one. Kind of looks like a candle as well. Candle can be symbolizing a wish, a desire that you have. Also, candle, fire, torch, we have here spiritual development, but I feel like this is candle fire, which is actually telling you that there's something that is burning, and that is maybe a negative situation that you're burning and just incinerating and leaving to the past, in the past. Okay, because there's something new coming forward. I see there's a creature, kind of looks like a buffalo here, bringing this bow and arrow to you. Bow and arrow can be symbolizing tool that you're going to be using in order to become the warrior here. We see the Sagittarius have the bow and arrow, which is then they're described as warrior. And I feel like you are actually going to take this role of being the warrior there. Okay, the first week especially. This doesn't mean that you're going to really put on the suit and armor and go into the fight. This can be even the simplest things. Maybe an institution's writing to you and asking for information, you responding back instead of ignoring it, procrastinating it, researching, looking behind it. And if there is something solid you can give as an answer, giving that answer. Maybe in workplace, somebody's actually really pushing your buttons instead of laying low, which I told you here. There's a time of your time is coming forward. The laying low, maybe not really responding or running away or trying to find a new job. Instead of that, responding in a very intellectual way. That can be your stand here. That's do not backing down from the opposition. Okay, so. But I feel like your overall energy, maybe you're dealing with immature people, but your resilience, your maturity is going to change the scenery for you. Especially within the second week, I see that you are actually, oh wow, balanced on a stage here. On a stool, you have a star in your hand, but you're falling backwards right there. So the thing is, some of you might be thinking that if I get the star, my true north, my wish fulfillment, my heart's desire, I'll be falling off of the pedestal that I'm on. So some of you might be thinking, if I have more, I will lose what I have. But the thing is, the things that you will be losing in this higher position can be the things that are not really serving you anymore. It can be friendships, or it can be like partnerships, but the things are not really useful for you. They're not really helping you. Don't think of it in the sense of everything that is right now around you. Like, see it as the things that when you think about the person, they just give you this bad feeling. But because of the social norms, maybe you're still holding on to that. Okay, but the thing is here, something is actually going to topple you off of there, which you're not really falling in the tough ground. There's something right behind you. There's a butterfly here. There's actually like a small animal, kind of looks like a monkey, and there's a mask right there. They are actually the things that are holding, and we also have a woman right here. Kind of looks like a woman. I saw this as initially as hair, but now I see it kind of reminds me of maybe a cloak this person is wearing, and all these symbols are on top of the cloak of this person, and they have a light silhouette. As you can see, the nose and the mouth and the eye here, the cloak that they're wearing, they have all this monkey, the butterfly, and the mask on their cloak. So this can be someone masking themselves. Maybe they're not really showing themselves, revealing themselves to you. But when you're changing this, reaching for your star, you might stumble, but they're going to be there to catch you. There is someone that you can trust. And the symbols, for example, monkey can symbolize this person is extremely articulate with their words and they're intellectual. They can maybe even hand work that they are very skillful to use their hands to build things. Another thing with them is the butterflies and metamorphosis. So this person is really adaptable, and maybe they are not only adaptable, but also when they go through the trials and tribulations of life, they know how to, stand strong. They know how to change form and readjust to the environment rather than going against it, being stubborn with it. Okay, so somebody's there to catch you basically. And I see there's a legal paper, maybe a clean slate, a clean paper in front of you standing when you pull yourself together. Within the third week, that pulling yourself together can actually start happening. Like I've told you, there's a paper in front of you. This one has a number 8 under it. Number 8 can symbolize material satisfaction, karma, giving and receiving, and closing a cycle and opening up a new one. So even though we have many people here, we have a person with a mustache right there. There's another man right here under you, above you, there are many people surrounding you. So it's like if you're in a hierarchical situation, if you have someone under you, an assistant or like a manager, they're both around you. And this can be also people like family members. Think of it in the sense of like a younger sibling and a mother or a father. It's like that kind of a hierarchy. It can be age by hierarchy as well. And it seems like here they are also sitting on there's a chunk of money. Maybe if they see that you need help, they might show up with the help. The thing though, I see here, you can see there's kind of reminds me of the horns and the wings behind it, the devil, the figure of devil here. So when you might tend to put the support here coming to solve your problems. Devil can indicate like squandering the money. Okay, squandering it, not really putting it to the right places. And maybe this can also come from the fear that, oh, if I don't buy that, if I don't use it for this, I'm never gonna have that. But the thing is, this is coming for a certain solution, and if you can, you need to use it for that certain solution. If you don't, it can actually create another turmoil, because the devil is calling you from some direction as well. So be mindful of that, especially within the 3rd week. If something comes up, oh, I need to replace my phone, I need to get the most expensive one, maybe that can be the thing. Okay, it's just something is calling you, and that's the devil's whisper, I feel like here. Or it can be also self-sabotaging thought. You can think of it that way if you're not religious. And what happens is when you skip over it, you're jumping over it. As you can see, you're not even like stumbling on it, but can come to you as an idea. You're jumping here to a hat right there, and there's a tail of a whale right there under you. Whales can symbolize someone with authority, but you're a water sign, so I feel like this is your authority. This is your tail. And the hat above it can symbolize that you might even become an authority about a certain thing. I see a letter E here. E can be in the subject matter that you're dealing at this time. Seems like that you're going to like become like a authority. Okay, I told you that there's maybe an authority matter, that authority that you're dealing with about the money situation right now. It seems like within the 4th week you might come up with a solution, or you might choose a pathway that will bring you to the solution. Okay, let's dive into the saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see there are 2 people across from each other, that you might have some distance with someone. Oh yeah, your desire coming, but it has some time, and it can be about something isolated here, protected. Maybe something is reserved for you, even though you're thinking that it's going to take some time. It's reserved for you. I see that within the 1st week especially, you have some distance between you and another person. This person can be like they turn their back walking away. Maybe someone that you wanted to have a deal with. However, I see there's a child here. There's a bond in between you. Can be a family member. Can be like an ex person you're dealing with. They're walking away to the future, but it seems like you keep pulling this person back. Okay, that's the negative part of it. Why? Because maybe you keep thinking about how bad they were treating you, or that the betrayal, something is from your mind, from your energy, keeps pulling this person to you, even though they want to leave the space. This is maybe you're looking for, like, looking to see that, okay, they're suffering from what they have done to me. It can be the situation here too. But also, you might have like a cord attached to this person. Maybe they're thinking about you as well. Like some sort of a cord is attached in between you. The thing is, this person's keeping you in the past, and they're having a hard time to move on to the future as well. And I see here, there is like a karmic contract. I feel like the cycle is actually closed up with this person. There's like a new opportunity, maybe a new person waiting for you. But as long as you keep that bond together, you might not break free from them. I see there's a small thought coming to you. This can be an inspiration. This can be the simplest thing, by the way. It can be about maybe changing your regular path that you go to school, go to work. It's about like changing something. I see there's a boat. You're sailing to a new dimension, maybe is in a mindset, or if this is something that you keep thinking, is this going to, maybe another thing here is maybe there's a self-blame that you have done something wrong, but it seems like that's not really the case. I feel like this karmic contract is completed, that now it's time for you to release this person out of your space, okay? And they want to go. You can see their faces looking towards other direction. And I see that they even have like a paper here. They might be even advertising something, like putting something out there. And so like that can be like for them to also cut off all like all whatever's happened in the past. Okay, so they don't want to maybe fix the things up. It can be about a friend. I told you that in the beginning. I felt that energy. There's someone who wants to leave. Maybe not, they don't know maybe as the mental state, but they are actually, they know that in the soul stage, but they might not really have that willpower that you do, okay? So it can be now your decision to move on, move forward. Let's see what's happening. I feel like this is actually something within the first week and the last week they're showing up that you're going to make a decision about. So let's see how this is going to play out for you. This is the first week, the past. It seems like here you have actually taken a lot of good action. And if this is about this person, let's go with that first. Then I'm going to go with a general meaning, what's happening. If this is about a person, I feel like you have done everything in your power to make this person happy. But it seems like in the present moment, this person is not really doing the things that will make you happy, okay? They're doing things covertly. They're doing things behind your back. And in the end, you're going to be fine. You're showing up as the Empress here, as like a divine mother. You're creative. You're calm, cool, collected. You have everything that you need. But in the present moment, this person might be tricking you to lower your boundaries so they can actually get their heart's desire. But also I can interpret it in this sense too. Yeah, again, oh my God, to keep like the ultimate goal of this person is like trapping you, a mental trap. But I feel like on the shadow side, if you can, this is the thing, if you don't have the boundaries, someone's wish will be fulfilled here in this situation, okay? Within the first week especially. Boundaries can be saying no, can be maybe they're offering you, okay, you need to sign a contract, sign something without reading, and you saying, no, I need to read it first, and then making your own changes. Someone's wish will be fulfilled. If whoever's boundaries are stronger, their wish will be fulfilled. One of the thing is, at the end of the day, the shadow side of it, you walking, if you choose your own boundaries, you're going to be actually walking towards something really new and exciting, a new adventure, a new opportunity. But if you don't, it can trap you in a situation that you don't really prefer to be in. Okay, so that's why this is important, that you actually choose you first rather than choosing somebody else's direction or desire. This can be also about like maybe a contract, about buying a new home, or like finding a new job. And you might be really enthusiastic about that. However, there are certain things, strategic movements happening behind. You're going to be the Empress. At the end of the day, you're going to be happy, but you need to be strategic, okay? That's going to be like a really important factor in order for you to feel satisfaction at the end of the day, okay? When it comes to second week, we have here, okay, Page of Swords. So it seems like you're going to do right by yourself. Like whatever it is actually your soul is calling you. In the shadow side, we have Death card. So it can be your past conditioning. It can be your past belief that maybe you cannot really have what you want. You're letting that go. And this will inspire you with a new idea. The clouds behind him actually with also as well as the birds right here. Birds symbolize the news coming to him, and the clouds behind him are always like his thoughts and ideas and smart ideas. And the sword that he's actually shaking symbolizes, like holding, not shaking, holding symbolizes his truth. It seems like here, when you stick with your truth, when you stick with integrity and speaking what you're desiring, we see here in the present moment, we can take the King of Cups as your energy. You're going to be attracting what you're desiring into your life, and it's going to bring more calmness to you, peace, calm, knowing, deeper knowing, resources, everything that you need is going to start appearing here. The future outcome of that is you're going to start with the slow steps. It's not about like a King of Swords here. This is actually Page of Swords, which is like small steps are going to add up energy, okay, when it comes to defending what you desire. And the Magician here is you basically taking on the charge. So this is maybe not intentionally you're desiring, following your inspiration, doing things that you love, and you're getting the right opportunities. As the King of Cups here, the fish on your neck can be the financial support that you need also showing up for you. And what's going to happen is this is going to give you confidence enough so you can become the magician, the alchemist. You can actually take the magic wand, the candle I show you in the beginning, and start creating the things that you want with the tools that are available to you. We have here the symbol of eternity, kind of looks like number 8 as well. This is also material satisfaction. So if you're going after material satisfaction, it seems like the second week's outcome, the actions that you will take are going to really lead you towards material outcome as well, okay? Let's see what's happening within the third week. Let's shuffle it a little bit and change the energy here. And then we're going to look into the fourth week. I have, okay, you're starting very well, guys. Something's actually going to play out very good. I see here King of Cups, Queen of Cups aligning. Two sixes already, 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles tells me that, yes, as a magician, when you get the more inspiration, the resources, you're going to take action. With that, you're going to upgrade your position from taking to giving. Another meaning of this is actually your desires, needs, material needs, emotional needs are being magically fulfilled. So the right resources, you're going to be finding yourself in the right place, connecting with the right people, with the right resources. You're going to be able to give and receive simultaneously, okay? Which is going to affect the present moment. We have here the Queen of Cups coming. This is self-care, self-love, but also, she's right under the King of Cups. I feel like this can be for some of you, maybe manifesting new love into your life. There's a more nurturing, loving, so it seems like when the material things starts to align in your life, you're going to start emotional improvements as well, okay? And it seems like the Queen of Cups can be like a perfect match with your energy coming forth. And the 6 of Wands is victory. 6 of Wands, if this is a struggle, if this is a subject that you have been struggling for so long, seems like it's going to actually turn into your victory here. You're going to be victorious. It can also be, I feel like when you get the right resources, connections, it can be connections, finding a new job or going into a school that you want to go. This is going to give you the feeling and the trust that the universe is working for you. Some things are working for you perfectly. And then with that confidence is going to bring you to the moment of victory, or maybe you're already heading towards there, okay? So grabbing the wand here, coming back victorious from the war with the 6 of Wands energy is a very good omen. Another thing here, number 6 is unconditional love, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here. So the more you practice unconditional love, it can be also you receiving that unconditional love from, like, the universe is reflecting it back to you. It can be also gratitude reflecting it back to you. Let's see what's happening within the fourth week. Temperance, okay. So, wow, okay, beautiful. Love to see all of these, beautiful. The thing is, after you accomplish the desire, when you get that victory, this is basically telling you to don't go over your head. This is the Temperance telling you to balance things out. If this is like a chunk of money coming into your life, just make sure that you're balancing it out instead of just putting it onto something that doesn't really have any guarantees. Maybe just save it on the corner, put it some on the side, or like, if there's something that you need, instead of spending it onto something that you don't need, just go ahead and fulfill those needs as well. Because the more you care and nurture for yourself, the more universe will actually reflect the same energy to you. The Temperance is all about moderation. So like whatever that you're doing, you start this fourth week, maybe even before that, when you accomplish things with moderation. So if you're going to party, it's basically telling you like, do it with moderation, okay? Take care of yourself first, because it seems like there's something new coming forward. Ace of Pentacles is a new job, a new opportunity, maybe a new home, a new car, like something. Save it up. If this is about money, save it up, because it seems like you're going to be able to get a new thing, an opportunity, okay? Basically, Temperance is showing up because you're closing a cycle in your life. There's a new beginning and a new cycle coming forward. And in order to get ready for that, you need to have your energy. This can be like, it doesn't even have to be about money. It's about like, if you're partying really hard, you're not going to have any energy for the new things coming up. Oh, wow. It's a very fast moving thing. And it's going to be also like maybe like an investment, some exciting thing that you're going to be stepping in. As the Page of Swords comes forward again, I feel like it's your new ideas. Actually, you're getting the chance to execute those new ideas confidently. Ace of Pentacles can be a new financial opportunity here. You are being offered some ideas, can be or money coming in, or maybe a money-making idea that when you go after it, it is going to start changing your condition, changing your life. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change. We have the bull here again. We have many bulls in your cup. Here we have the bull again. I feel like that symbolizes that this is going to be for your good. The change is going to be in the positive side. It's going to be affecting your life in the positive way. And I want to see, this can even be also changing. I told you, like the change coming in. In love, there's a change coming in. And I told you there is someone that you're detaching from here too. There's a change coming in. Two of Cups on the bottom and Two of Cups and Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about making a decision, okay? If you make the decision, yeah, you're going to be celebrating. We have Three of Swords here and Three of Swords and Three of Cups. This is a shuffle deck, guys. What's going on with all these threes? The thing is, the change is coming that you will be celebrating with your loved ones. This is something going to worth to celebrate. This is the harvest, end of a timeline and celebration and success. Three of Swords can tell us that there's a heartbreak that you have been suffering. This is also this too shall pass. Three of Pentacles tells me that you are not only going to have people that are supporting what you do, you're also going to be surrounded by people that you can make a new, amazing, creative, new things. Okay, it's not going to be only celebrating and for fun, but also you're going to have full support that will help you grow and maybe physically, maybe financially, or maybe like emotionally. There are going to be people supporting you. Okay, you're going to be teaming up to create with this change. You're not going to be alone. You're going to be creating this change with the people that are supporting you. Let's see what the oracle has to say. We're going to put some oracles here. Two kittens, you must choose. I told you that I saw the two, like I got a glimpse of Two of Swords here. So the thing is, maybe even especially on the fourth week, or I feel like this is a transition from third week to fourth week, like having too much fun, or should I just go with moderation energy is going to be there. So it is basically suggesting that you must choose for your highest good, and you will also know what is going to be working for you. We have two beautiful cats here. They kind of look similar, so your options might look really similar, but they're not same. Okay. There's such a challenging choice to be made at the moment. It could be between two schools, two sports, two people who wish to be in a relationship with you, two friends who wish to have your time, or even just as it is in the image on the card, two gorgeous creatures from whom you wish to adopt or protect. It is necessary for you to tune in and do something right now, for you cannot continue as you are at present. One thing must be left, for its rightful place is not with you. The universe will send you many messages to help you decide, but it is you who must act, who must choose, who must say what your decision is. Passivity will lead to greater pain for all that this time. That is something you are responsible for. Basically, I feel like all these three coming forth and the two kittens, these are signs for you to choose whichever. Someone that supports you when you're heartbreak and celebrates with you. You can work together. Okay, even though these are all threes, I feel like these are all have the strong messages of teamwork makes the dream work. Heartbreak, they can support you. They will tell you this too shall pass and support you during that. And you can actually celebrate with joy, because some people are for the bad days. They support you fully during your bad days, but they cannot be happy with you. Okay, that can be also a sign that you should be paying attention to. Let's see your angel here, angel in the crystal. Then I'm gonna pull another light source oracle, something oracle. Let's see. We have two of them. Archangel Throiel, I breathe in life completely. I'm in touch with my emotions. It is easy for me to relax into the ebb and flow of life. I'm balanced, whole, and complete. This is basically temperance energy. And we have a Larimar here as your stone. Do you have an affinity with dolphins? Have you found that you feel so much better after spending time at the seashore. It's time to spend some time by the ocean, connect with the healing, salty energy of the water, seawater, and its cleansing properties in order to support your health, both physically and emotionally. Salt water is actually, I don't know if you ever like take it in, breathe it in. It is really like cleansing. It has cleansing properties. We have also Archangel Sandalphon. I am aligned with the 4 elements and 4 directions. I'm a conduit for healing Mother Earth. Protective energies always keep me safe, which you showed up as the Mother Earth here. I receive spiritual insight too easily to resolve problems. Wow, that's important. So if you have, I told you there's something bothering is showing up here, and the more you connect with that earth energy, the better the solution will show up. I know I'm connected with all life. We have here Andalusite. I never heard of this one. Are you in search of a deeper spiritual connection? Go outdoors and commune with nature. Basically, it's telling you the same thing, guys. It's some of them is like, this one is about like water, which is another element that we have that you should be connecting. But also outdoors is the air, by the way. Go outdoors and commune with nature. Listen to the messages being communicated to you by the trees, plants, and the animals. Basically, water, earth excels here. We have air and also, hold on, fire. It didn't really mention the fire. Okay. Listen to the messages being communicated to you by the trees, plants, and animals. Spend time in a garden or the woods. Put your attention on your alignment with Mother Earth, which the fire shows up in your cup as a candle. Okay, so you can incorporate that into your connection with the elements. It seems like that's going to be helpful for you. Okay. Let's see one final oracle, what it has to say. I remember soul plan, defeated life versus destiny life. So it seems like some of you are going to have to again choose. Okay, so are you living your ancestors' life story again and again, your families, your ancestors, or are you going to choose your own destiny and change it? Okay, that's going to be maybe also effective. This month is going to be like the decision time for that. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos for you to enjoy, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.